Welcome back to Never Shut Up. It's your boy Marcellus Wiley. Y'all know I got love for Project Transition. You do too. I see y'all going to projecttransition.org. Go to projecttransition.org and support the itty bitties. We educate and empower them on their journey from adversity to affluence. I don't give a damn what kid is out there. The rich kid, the poor kid, all these kids gonna face adversity, and we gonna make them successful. Why? Because it's already in them. So go to projecttransition.org, leave a monthly donation, and I'll send this book to you. Let's get into some comments and funk them up. Funk up some comments, yeah. Angel Reese. Oh, we're still talking that. Okay. Angel Reese wants the love and attention from NBA fame and money. She must also be ready for the consequences of such fame, right? Criticism, both positive and negative. Amen. What they say, criticism is the cost of praise. Old Wileyism there, yep. That's what we were just talking about with Jay-Z. Like, dog, as soon as you make it, do you know you're going to get cheered? Here's the money, here's the fame, and you're going to get booed. Here's the hate, here's the critiques. Take them. Because them critiques and all that hate don't come when you ain't really doing it. Trust me, I grew up 21 years under the radar of not really doing it. I mean, I had my success, I guess you could say, high school sports and all that stuff, but Cass wasn't tripping on me. Then as soon as you make it, oh man, look at Wiley. Oh, well, Wiley, shut your, all right, whatever. Party tomorrow. I quit all social media 6 years ago. My life is so much better for it. My anxiety, stress, and worry darn near nothing now. My life is better for it, and living in the real world is so much better. I can go to dinner and not once look at my phone. I'm fully engaged with people I'm with. Social media is a cancer that people are freely signing up for. There are parts of that that's true. It worked for you, so good for you. I would never want something that is out here that really has, at its principle, at its core, a beautiful function. Social media's function is amazing. I can get messages around the world without magazines, and newspapers, and articles, and ads. I can just literally talk to somebody in Hong Kong right now. You know what I mean? Like, you could text him, I guess, but I don't know who he is. But right now, on social media, he can hit me. Big fan. I'm like, oh, cool, Hong Kong. Come on, man. So quitting, I ain't with that. Now, that's your anxiety and stress, and we all built different, so we can deal with different things. But I think mental health is just like physical health. Get your ass in shape mentally so you can deal with social media. It's the biggest group text in the world. I am not sending MJ's touchdowns to all my family, all my friends. But you follow me, or you family, you gonna follow me. Here's MJ's touchdown. Oh, look at nephew, look at nephew. You know what I mean? All right. But living in the moment is something different. It's like discipline. You have social media. I post. I read some comments. I like to read them all, but I'll read some comments in that moment. Stop. What's up, dog? Me and you. I ain't sitting there while we out. I mean, of course I've done it, but nah, we breaking bread, bro. There's two things we're gonna do when we hang out. Have fun and talk deep. That's me. That's life. So I'm sorry you had to quit it. I don't think it's a cancer. I think people are blaming this instead of looking at themselves. Don't look out the window. Look in the mirror. This may be and sound sexist, then so be it. Women like Joy wants to say embrace the villain role. But when people come hard at them, they want to teat it. Probably quit or don't like it. Joy is about in tears trying to defend Angel. And of course, when others saw it, they came down on Acho. And like you said, Shady and Jones was harder on her. I don't think that's about sex fully. Because look, we don't seen a lot of men crumble under this pressure, right? Who's it lately? Johnny Manziel talking about all his stuff. We've seen people do. So I don't do the gender thing. I don't do the identity politics. But look, this is true about villains, and most villains have been men. Them suckers don't want to carry that shit. Who was the one? Oh, LeBron even talked about, I didn't want to be the villain. He didn't cry, but he was like, I didn't want to do that shit, but he did it in Miami, right? Nobody wakes up wanting to be the underdog, and nobody wakes up wanting to be the villain. But you will take it if that's the role that you want to play, or you think there's advantages to it, right? If they put it on you, you don't have to accept it. But Like Draymond, he wants to be that guy. We may be in 20 years seeing Draymond talking about, man, I ain't really want to do all that, but I had to do it to get to where I had to go. But yeah, do not raise your hand talking about you a villain or good villain or, yeah, we big bad LSU. And then when they say, all right, big bad LSU, wah. Oh, it's so hard. Like, look, you 21, I get it. You're going to make mistakes. I'm 49, still making them. But I ain't going to cry over them. Or if I do cry over them, I don't need y'all sympathy for this. I'm not trying to buy some of y'all to be nicer to me when I've been the villain this whole time. Because if they would have won that game, I wonder how heavy it would have been. She ain't saying none of that if they win, so we already know. Oh, maybe a little sore loser in here? Nah, not sore loser. Just fatigued, tired, and answering a question. You answer a lot of questions. This is the moment that you all of a sudden gonna tell me how heavy your crown is? Interesting. She gonna grow from this. I'm not mad at her, but I'm also not gonna tell her a lie just because she fucked up. I ain't gonna do that. Let's get into this. I love LSU and defend the athletes. Don't play the villain and cry about it later. Yeah, we already said that. Let's get out of here. We keep going there. Let's go to J. Cole and Kendrick. J. Cole fell into the hype, realized he was overmatched after his diss track fell on deaf ears, then fell back. Is it really apologizing or realizing he can't cut it? Woo! I hope that ain't the real beats. Like he put it out there and people was like, meh. And he was like, okay, I'm sorry. I don't think it was that. I think that he realized somebody you really respect, they made you flip on. I ain't about to beef all the way. I'm J. Cole. I don't have a problem with Stephen A. I haven't seen him since we had our words back and forth. I have seen Ryan Clark a couple times, right? And I still don't got a problem with Ryan Clark. He don't like me, bring it. I'm always going to put, and as he saw last time, he was huffing and puffing, having an asthma attack, and I was like, hi, Ryan. Like, you're not going to make me get mad at you because you're mad at me. That's how I think J. Cole felt. He was like, dog, people making me want to be mad at Kendrick when really I'm not. Even though he came at me, and like, that shit ain't shit. Like, come on, man. That's like football. We go at it, and then we like, all right, what you doing later? Not, oh, y'all got to be rivalries. Like all fans. Oh, y'all rivals. The Steelers hate the Ravens. Yeah, the fans maybe. The Steelers and the Ravens, when they done, they hanging out. Ray Lewis will call up, hey, Roethlisberger, what you up to? Ooh, that's one hell of a night, right? So come on, y'all. I feel that. All right, Kendrick Lamar is the most overhyped good rapper. Kendrick's last album was not it. Damn sonically sounded better. T-Bab is cool, but J. Cole is the actual best rapper right now. Thinking it's just Big Me destroyed J. Cole and Drake is part of the problem. No one's scared of Kendrick Lamar. Also, Kendrick told him he had no problem with him. He was aiming at Drake. Yeah, I mean, most of those disses were at Drake. He just got some of that collateral damage. Kendrick Lamar is not overhyped. First of all, y'all need to stop. Ain't overhyped? How do you even get overhyped? You got to be good. Like, y'all be taking away how great they are because they get so much attention. I wonder why they get so much attention. Why does Club Shay Shay have millions and millions of followers and subscribers and views? You ever think because it's good? like, I don't like that. Like, no, it's good, okay? Like, just go there first. Now, if you don't think it's perfect, go ahead. Oh, they talk too much about it. It ain't that good. You can have a conversation if you want, but it is hitting them numbers. Kendrick get them numbers for a reason. And his last album, if you didn't like it, you telling on yourself. I'm judging everybody who don't like Kendrick's last album because I know how deep you ain't. That shit, that last album, what? And it sounded good. It wasn't preachy either. It was just like, he said what? Next up. All right, y'all know how we finish every show with a Wileyism. Yeah, I got to go get these itty bitties dressed. At the end of the day got to end. That's it. That's it. At the end of the day got to end. Man, you ever go through that? Like, you be trying to think through this scenario, think through that, paralysis by analysis. Look, dog. At the end of the day got to end, dog. Shit got to go. I tell my kids, we had one of our toughest games by elements. It was raining and freezing out here on Saturday. And my kids, we practiced right before we played. So it's 2 hours in the freezing rain and they're 8. The reason why I was so tough on them, like, y'all gonna play through this. 1, because we gotta play. The other team is there too. 2, I remember when I was young and we had our first rainy game and I didn't want to play. I hated it. It was cold too. And I remember my coach was like, you only get tougher by going through something tough. And that was tough. So I wanted my kids to get tougher for life, for character building, for whatever the hell they go through next that's going to be like hard. They're going to be like, wait a minute, I just went through something hard and got through that. And we won the game 26-0. It was the number 2 team, so that was like, whoa, this could be a preview of the Super Bowl, who knows? Point being, they plowed through it. Only one kid tapped. No, actually, one kid tapped before the game, but he had to. He this big, y'all. Leave him alone. He was like, we were in the bathroom to warm up, and he was doing this. I said, yeah, his dad was, I was like, yeah, let him go. And then one kid during the game was like, he didn't have any excuses. He just kept making up stuff. I was like, he quit on me. And then I had to talk to him. But, what's that, 8 out of 10 kids? 8 years old? And I kept telling them, this game's going to end. I kept telling them, no matter what you go through, whether you quit, whether you go half-ass and effort, whether you go full throttle, the game will end. At the end of the day got to end. So it's almost like go full throttle because you hate that feeling when they go, and you look at the score and you're like, and you know that score could have been different if you would have did more, gave more. So give it all and just know, I got to deal with it. I always tell the kids, do your best and that'll take care of the rest. These kids went out there and balled out, dog. It made me almost want to cry. I hated being out there too. It's so crazy being a coach. You saying stuff that you feel. Like, I'm like, dog, it's tough right now. Kids couldn't feel their fingers. We couldn't even throw the ball. They were like, we're not throwing the ball. My quarterback said, I'm not throwing it, coach. I can't feel my hands. I was like, I know. Got you, brother. But they plowed through it for the same principle as this Wileyism right here. Just knowing I got to do it because it's going to come to an end. Because at the end of the day, they got to end. All right, man. That'll do it for today's episode of Never Shut Up. Love you guys. We'll talk tomorrow. Y'all want me to talk about certain things? I won't. Let me stop. Let's have some fun, man. I'm about to go do Vlad. I'm about to go to the hood, homie. Vlad TV is still the hood, right? I mean, it's gangster up in there. We're going to talk some talk. So love y'all, man. Have a fun day and an amazing day. I know I will.